I just remembered I have to make a phone call.
I don't think you will.
I'll be right. Who tripped me?
Nobody. Mr. Atterbury tied your shoelaces together.
What dropped out of your pocket when you fell, George boy? Looks like your wallet.
Yeah, we're dead.
Well, give me the check, waiter.
George, you'd better hit him for that raise right now. We'll need it to pay for this meal.
Oh, Liz, not now. Now keep quiet.
You won't ask him?
No.
Waiter, will you bring me a paper bag to put the leftovers in?
For your dog?
No, for us.
Liz has finally convinced George that he must ask Mr. Atterbury for a raise. She's been giving him pep talks all morning, and right now she's having final inspection.
There, now let me look at you. Your suit's pressed, your pants have a nice crease, you're wearing your sincere tie, you have a clean white handkerchief in your pocket. Now, what are you going to say to him?
Mr. Atterbury, will you marry me?
George. Now, what are you going to say? Let's rehearse it. I'm Mr. Atterbury. Go ahead, boy.
Mr. Atterbury, I don't want you to grant me special privileges. I realize this is a bad time to ask, but...
Oh, for heaven's sake, speak with authority like this. Mr. Atterbury, you've stalled me long enough. I demand a raise.
Mr. Atterbury, you've stalled me long enough. I demand a raise.
Wonderful. Now, hurry up while you're still in the mood.
Mr. Atterbury, you've stalled me long enough. I demand a raise. What have you got to say about that?
Mr. Atterbury, we'll see you now, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, thanks, Adele. Mr. Atterbury?
Yes, Cooper boy, what is it?
You've stalled me. You've stalled me.
We'll step on the starter, boy. Let's get going.
Well, you see...
My time is valuable, Cooper. I just wasted a half hour with Joe Ridgely. He had the nerve to come in here and ask for a raise.
A raise? Well, what happened?
Let's just say there'll be one less glass by the water cooler.
You fired him?
Bluntly, yes. Now, what did you want? Must have been important.
Yes, sir. I wanted to know, could you lend me your key to the men's room?
Katie, I'm so mad.
What's the matter?
George just called and he didn't get his raise.
He didn't?
No, he didn't even ask for it. Oh, he's so wishy-washy.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Well, I would, and if he doesn't stop being wishy, I'll have to take in washy. Well, there's more than one way to skin an Atterbury.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to heckle him into getting George a raise no matter what I have to do. And I've got some real goofy ideas in my head.
Oh, George, boy, come in. I've had the most amazing morning. Your campaign manager has been very active.
What do you mean?
Liz has started a cold war to get you a raise. So far, I've had 4 anonymous phone calls.
No.
Yes, and 3 telegrams.
Well, how do you know Liz sent them?
Look at the signature on this one.
The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to George Coopers.
Listen to this. I think you should give my brother George Cooper a raise. Signed, Gary.
I'll tell her to cut it out.
Yes, I've had just about enough. Well, come on, boy. Let's go to lunch.
All right.
A rock through the window. Let me see the note tied to that.
Here.
Dear Mr. Atterbury, George Cooper deserves a raise. Signed, an important depositor. P.S. Sorry, I thought the window was open. This will be deducted from your paycheck, boy. Come on, let's go eat.
Well, don't worry about Liz, Mr. Atterbury. I'm sure she won't do anything else.
Oh, won't she? Do you by any chance recognize that little old lady selling apples in front of the bank?
Apples!
Oh, no.
and his wife.
Oh, Liz.
Buy an apple, Mr. Atterbury?
No, I won't buy an apple.
The Atterbury's bank is failing. It's failing. He can't even afford to buy an apple.
Liz, take your apples and get out of here.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going. A fine way to treat a poor old lady. Hello?
Well, you finally did it, Mrs. Genius. He fired me.
He didn't.
I was just getting him calmed down from the old lady bit when in walked 10 kids in rags yelling, "Daddy, I'm hungry."
I borrowed them from Mr. Woods next door.
I have to clear out of my office by 3 o'clock or he'll charge me rent. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Why, that dirty bum.
Mr. Cooper?
No, Mr. Atterbury. He fired George.
Oh, no. But what about the skywriting you ordered?
Oh, I'll have to cancel it. Darn it, they were going to write George Cooper needs a raise from one end of the town to the other.
Oh, I'd like to have seen it.
Oh, Kitty, have I got an idea. I'm not going to cancel that skywriting. As long as George is fired, I'm going to switch it.
To what?
I'll tell them to... Hello? Hello, this is Mrs. George Cooper. I ordered some skywriting at 3 this afternoon. What? No, I didn't order. She's lovely. She's engaged. She uses ponds. You've got it all mixed up. That's right. George Cooper needs a raise. Yeah, well, I want you to change it. Now, this is what I want you to write instead. Mr. Atterbury is a stinker, in letters a mile high. Right? Goodbye.
Ooh, now what are you going to do, Mrs. Cooper? Hide?
Hide nothing. I'm going to go down to the bank and make sure Mr. Atterbury sees it.
Well, George, it's almost 3. Is your desk cleaned out?
Yes, Mr. Atterbury.
Well, you can take your things and put them in that large office down the hall.
What do you mean?
Oh, you really fell for it, boy. Everybody in the office knew about your promotion but you. The board of directors voted it this morning.
Promotion?
Yeah.
You mean I'm not third vice president anymore?
No, sir. From now on, you're executive third vice president. I couldn't resist having my little joke.
Oh, gosh. I thought you fired me on account of Liz.
Well, if she'd pulled one more stunt, I would have. But that's all over. Come on, I'll buy you a drink to celebrate.
Oh, boy, this is great.
Well, what a break. There's Liz. You can tell her the good news. Hello, Liz, girl.
Mr. Atterbury, I do not recognize your existence. Come on, George. Get your things and let's leave this marble sweatshop.
Oh, Liz, that firing was all a gag. Mr. Atterbury gave me a promotion.
Oh, George, that's wonderful.
Come with us, Liz, across the street. I'm buying.
Well.
Oh, look up there. They're starting some skywriting.
Ay, 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 ay.
He's starting with M.R.
Mister.
Oh, well, it's probably just an ad for that show, Mr. Roberts. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. I get a kick out of these things. You never know what they're going to write next.
You can say that again.
Now, let's see. Mr. A.T.T.
Mr. Atterbury, will you tie my shoelaces?
Liz, you're wearing pumps.
You stay out of this.
Well, now, look what he's spelling now. Mr. A.T.T.E.R.B.
It's probably an ad for that piano player, Jose Atterby.
U.R.Y. Oh, that's my name.
No,
Atterbury.
no, it isn't. It's that soft drink, you know. Atterbury hits the spot, 5 full ounces. That's a lot.
Liz, I'm beginning to have an awful feeling about this.
You have an awful feeling.
Mr. Atterbury is
Well, goodbye, George. It's nice to have known you.
lovely. Mr. Atterbury is lovely.
Huh?
That's what it says. Oh, Liz, this is a wonderful surprise for me.
Well, it's a much better surprise for me. Mr. Atterbury is lovely. Well, come on, let's go get a drink.
facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Sometimes you take so much trouble making half their pudding, you forget to make...
Custard?
So Brown & Polson have made instant mix custard. Real creamy custard like you'd expect from Brown & Polson. Just add boiling water. You need no milk, and you've perfect custard in seconds.
Oh, yeah, beautiful colour.
Are they? Oh, do you want some custard, huh?
Oh, thank you.
Brown & Polson instant mix custard. Good and creamy, because Brown & Polson make it.
I hope you're not hungry, dear Henry, dear Henry. I've just burnt the roast and I've ruined the sponge.
Well, that's a nice thing, isn't it? After I've been working all day...
Henry, I've got me secret supply.
You don't mean...
Polo mints.
Yum, yum.
Is that proper farmhouse cheddar?
No, I don't think so.
What about that?
No. It's quite nice, though.
Is it? Do you think I might try a piece? I'll have 2 ounces, please.
Jacob's, the cream of cream crackers.
Now hands that delicious and feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for, teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Frontier Town. Yeah, I guess that's what you'd call Dos Rios. The only reason I mentioned Dos Rios is that I live there. Or to be more accurate, it seems to be the base of my operations. Because you see, fortunately or unfortunately, I'm a lawyer. And out in the frontier country, although lawyers aren't too well regarded, they sure are necessary. If you're ever in Dos Rios and want to look me up, the office is over at Cherokee O'Bannon's livery stable, and the shingle says my name is Chad Remington. Well, as you can imagine, the frontier has attracted all kinds of people, and that brings me all kinds of clients. One of the rarest birds I've yet to run across I met just a few weeks ago. Rare? Believe me, he's even more of a character than that ex-medicine man, Cherokee O'Bannon. Bright and early one morning when I picked up my mail, I found a letter postmarked from a town about 200 miles away, sort of a new town they'd called Roaring River. I'd heard about Roaring River because it was becoming famous as the bailiwick of a self-appointed justice of the peace, a former mule skinner, and folks say he skinned a lot of other things besides mules. A salty old character whose name is Pegleg Cooper. Well, the letter wasn't from Pegleg, but from a rancher down there who signed himself Jim Charlton and urged me to come down and offered me a sizable fee if I could help him. Charlton didn't say exactly what the nature of his trouble was, but the fee was tempting to a man who has a few thoughts of getting married. Besides, I had a hankering to at least have a look-see at Judge Pegleg Cooper. Well, while Cherokee and I were riding over to Roaring River, Jim Charlton's trouble suddenly came to a head. One of the older and larger cattlemen, Tulsa Blaggett, paid an unwelcome call on Charlton and his daughter Betsy.
Charlton, I'm giving you a better-than-even break by coming here and talking to you, and if you know what's good for you, you'll quit talking back.
Tulsa, I didn't ask you here. I don't want you here. And most of all, anything you have to tell me goes in one ear and out the other.
Yeah? Well, I'm not surprised. Apparently, there's nothing between them ears to stop it.
Daddy, don't let him talk to you like that.
Kid, if I were you, I'd remember the old saying, brats should be seen and not heard.
Doggone it, Tulsa. I've heard enough out of you. Now go on, clear out of my house.
In other words, Charlton, you want to end up like the other nesters did around here.
I'll take my chances. You and your kind never scared me none. And for one, I'm not selling this homestead to you for 10 cents on the dollar.
You know something, Charlton? I got a feeling in my bones that you're going to have a fire here. And after that, your place won't be worth 2 cents on the dollar.
Why, you dirty crook. Don't you try to threaten us.
You little loudmouth. Who do you think you are, calling me a crook? Oh, shut up.
Slap my daughter, will you? You do.
Good for you, Daddy. You gave him his comeuppance, all right.
I'm not fooling, Blaggett. If you're not out of here in 30 seconds, I'm going to pick you up and throw you out. Throw you out through the window.
All right. All right, Charlton. But I'm coming back. And when I do come back, which won't be long, I'm coming back to move in.
Well, Tulsa Blaggett did come back. He came back about 4 hours later. Came back with 6 of his hired gunslingers, set fire to the cow barn, and then, surrounding the house, laid siege to it. As Cherokee and I were approaching the homestead, we suddenly became aware that something was wrong.
Dad, my boy, have you made any plans as to what you'll do with that fee Mr. Charles is supposed to pay you?
Mr. O'Bannon, sir, any plans that I might have to do with solids, not liquids.
Too bad. Although I once knew of a man carrying a hip blast through the Rockies. When it froze, making the liquid a solid, he assured me it had its advantages.
Huh?
Didn't need a chaser.
Well, you need a chaser, Cherokee. You need someone to chase around after you and see that you behave like a... Hey.
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad. Sounds like shooting.
Yeah, and if we're going in the right direction, the shooting's coming from the Charlton place. Unhook that 45, Cherokee. You may be needing it.
Come on, you somnolent shuffle Gussie. Get up there.
Cherokee, look. There's a whole gang down there pumping lead into the Charlton house.
The foul skunks. Let's see if they can take it as well as throw it.
Nice shooting, O'Bannon. Look, they're starting to run. Now let's get down there and really pour it on.
That's all there is to it, Mr. Remington.
Except to thank you again and again and again for running them off.
Think nothing of it, Miss Betsy. Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Now, I'm no coward, Mr. Remington.
Oh, look,
but...
let's just make that plain Chad. Shall we, Jim?
You bet, Chad. As I was saying, I'm not afraid of Tulsa Blaggett or anybody else. But if there's a peaceable, legal way of settling a thing like this, that's what I want to do. That's why I wrote to you.
Well, the legal way of doing it is to prove that Blaggett is trying to drive you out of here by force.
Which, of course, I can't do, because all the men who attacked the house were wearing handkerchiefs over their faces.
And besides, even though Daddy won't admit it, everybody in the whole Roaring River country knows that Tulsa Blaggett and the judge are playing it hand in hand.
You mean Judge Pegleg Cooper?
Oh, don't listen to Betsy, Chad. She's just repeating gossip.
I am not. Everybody says old Pegleg's just using that job he gave himself to feather his own nest.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Well, I will admit Judge Cooper drags everyone he can get into that court of his and finds them every penny they got. But he's as tough as nails and trying to do an honest job, according to his own lights.
According to his own lights. The cattlemen elected him, and he's backing them up.
Well, now, that's something that remains to be proved, Betsy. Before I make up my own mind, I'd like to meet Pegleg Cooper and size him up.
Well, there's nothing hard to that. He owns a saloon and holds his court right there in the saloon.
Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Come, Chad. Let us remount our horses and meander down to Pegleg Cooper's saloon, court.
Doggone it, either shut up or clear out of the courtroom. Yes, Now then, Injun. Did you or didn't you take the saddle off and Bill Lemke's horse?
Me no take 'em. Just borrow 'em.
So you just borrowed the saddle. All right, Injun. Then we'll drop the charges of larceny again you.
You good judge.
We'll just drop the charge of larceny and we'll charge your rent for the use of the saddle. How much money, wampum, you got on you?
Got 'em $21.
$21, huh? All right. Court finds you guilty of not paying rent for the saddle and fines you $21. Now pay up and clear out of here. Hey, Pawnee, get the engine's money. Then open the bar again. Court's adjourned.
Never in all my days have I seen justice of that kind this town.
Well, peculiar, but mighty effective.
Yeah, effective for the judge's pocketbook. I tell you that he never gives...
What's up, Jim? What are you staring at?
Hey, see that barrel-chested buzzer who just walked in?
Yeah?
That's Tulsa Blaggett.
Oh. Jim, you get over in the corner with the crowd where Blaggett can't see you. I came down here to watch the judge at work, but this is going to give me the opportunity of observing the other member of the team at one and the same time.
Watch it, Chad. Here he comes.
Hiya, boys. Hiya, Judge.
Tulsa. What brings you down to the Blind Justice Cafe so early in the day?
It just closed a little deal, Judge. A little cattle deal, and I feel like celebrating.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. Everybody up to the bar. The drinks are on me.
Honey! Yeah. Better bust a bung into a brand new barrel of beverage.
Right, Judge. Come on, boys. Step up and sing out your orders.
Hey, you there. You, with the fancy shirt. Didn't you hear me? I said I'm buying the drinks. Everybody up to the bar.
Thanks just the same, mister, but I'll take a rain check on that.
I said you're drinking with me.
I said I'm not.
All right, then. I'll drag you over to the bar.
That's it, Chad. Hanging on him.
Stop it, you hear? You're breaking up my cafe.
Sorry, Judge, but I'd rather break up your cafe than have him break my jaw. See? No!
Chad, even if he comes to, I'm sorry to say he won't buy a drink for a long while.
Come here, you. Barney.
Yeah, Judge.
Close up the bar. We're holding court.
Right, Judge. Bar's closed and court's in session. Judge Cooper presiding.
And now, young man, we're going to get on with your trial.
All right, Judge, but I'd like to know what the charges are against me.
Oh, they ain't very much. Assault and battery, mayhem, inciting a riot, and destruction and demolition of personal property. You pleading guilty or not guilty?
That depends. What'll it cost if I plead guilty?
Well, maybe $40.
Uh-huh. What'll the fine be if I plead not guilty?
Not guilty will cost you $100. How do you plead?
Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Here's your 40.
Thanks, son. And just a minute. You must have about $70 left.
Or 68 to be exact.
Now, that is strange, because I'm just about to fine you $68 in addition to that 40.
Oh, now, wait a minute. What's that fine for?
Well, I'll tell you. Mr. Blaggett came in and invited everybody to have a drink on him. I reckon he'd have spent about $68 in my cafe. But now that you laid him out cold, I'm deprived of that business, and so you are in restraint of trade. That's all. Barney,
yeah, Judge.
Put this money in the drawer and escort the defendant outside.
Why, that good-for-nothing, sneaking, soap-headed snake in the grass.
Let it go, Cherokee. Judge may have my money now, but he isn't going to keep it long. Believe me, he isn't.
Well, Barney, how much do we take in today?
I'll tell you in a second, Judge. Let's see. $419.
Pretty good day.
Yes.
Pretty good day. Well, put out that lamp. Let's be getting on bed.
Right you are, Judge.
Yeah.
I got a candle here and
Don't move, gentlemen. Stand right where you are.
What are you doing?
I know you can't see, but I've got you both nicely covered. I've been outside in the dark for a while. My eyes have gotten used to it.
Why, you pussyfooting polecat, who are you?
Why, Judge, I'm the man who came in to relieve you of that $419.
Yeah? Well, I've heard your voice somewhere before, and it won't take me long to recollect your name.
You can save yourself all that mental energy, Judge. My name is, well, it's the Texas Kid. And now, Pawnee, I'll just take that little sack, and then I'll be bidding you two high-binders good night. So long, gents, and unpleasant dreams.
We'll return to the exciting second act of Six Gun Justice, our frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
Well, sir, even from the little I've told you about Pegleg Cooper, I'll bet you can imagine exactly how he felt with me and in that ridiculous disguise coming in and depriving him of his, well, shall I say, hard-earned money. It was hardly sunup next morning when the judge started rounding up every last soul in the county, and by 10 o'clock his so-called courtroom was jammed to the rafters and rocking.
Yeah.
Keep quiet. Shut up.
Quiet.
Put your lip.
Quiet.
Now we'll get on with the questioning. Some foul crook calling himself the Texas Kid stole $419 from me. By the great horn spoon, we're finding out who it is, and we have to stay here till Judgment Day.
Your Honor, may I ask one question?
Huh? What do you got to do with this?
Well, Judge, I don't know anything about the Texas Kid, and as you proved so conclusively yesterday, I probably know very little about the law.
Well?
Just this. You've accused everybody of stealing your money, but so far you haven't proved that you lost it.
Are you loco, or do you think I am?
Certainly, I don't think you are, but as a fair-minded judge, I know that you demand proof, so why shouldn't we? Now, have you double-checked? Have you looked in the cash drawer?
Why, you puddle-headed, overgrown Pawnee!
Yeah, Judge?
Pull out the cash drawer and show this concerned imbecile what's in it.
Righto, boss.
Well, hurry up.
Here it is. Judge, the drawer ain't empty. Look, there's money in it.
What? You flannel mouse going to shut up?
Shut up.
Or am I going to have to find a lot of you? 200, 50, 3, 20, 40, 50, 351.
Well, what do you know? I would have sweared he took the whole thing.
Of course he took the whole thing. Must have snuck in during the night and put part of it back.
Yeah.
$68 missing. You wouldn't know nothing about that, would you, son?
Well, $68 is what you fined me for being in restraint of trade yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And naturally, you don't know nothing about the Texas Kid.
First time I ever heard of him was right in here, Judge. Why don't you appoint me as special deputy to your court?
Deputy? What in corn chowder for?
Well, I think if you gave me a few days riding around the country, I might be able to find the Texas Kid for you. Or if not that, I might be some help in rounding up the rascals who've been causing the real trouble around here.
Mm-hmm. You know, mister, I just got a sneaking notion that if anybody could locate that there Texas Kid, you're the Rennihan could do it. Yes, sir. I hereby appoint you special deputy to this here now court. Now go on, clear out of here and get busy.
Right you are, Your Honor.
Just a minute, young fella. Inside of 48 hours, if you don't get results, I'm hailing you into court and fining you $500 for wasting time being a smart aleck and making a dog-eared donkey out of a respectable judge. Now go on, beat it.
I'm laughing now, but believe you me, when it happened, I was laughing on the other side of my face. All my life I'd heard of smart lawyers, but if there'd been a mirror handy and I'd looked into it, I'd have been face to face with a lawyer who was too smart. Well, knowing that the judge meant business this time and being faced with a fine and probably a jail sentence, I took the bull by the horns and started out to make good on my promise. Not knowing the whereabouts of Tulsa Blaggett's ranch, I gathered up Jim and Betsy Charlton and had them ride with Cherokee and me to show us the way. And despite their cross-questioning, this time I tried my best to keep my big mouth shut.
Chad, you've got something up your sleeve. Now, I can see it all over your face. Won't you please tell us what this is all about?
Yes, Mr. Remington, why have you got us all racing out to Tulsa's ranch as if our lives depended on it?
Patience, my friends, patience. As a special deputy of His Honor's court, I'm going to be mighty sure of my evidence before I make any allegations. But since we're practically at the door to Blaggett's ranch, rein up. I have a feeling you'll soon find out.
Well, girl.
All right, come on. I think I'm about to make an arrest. Well, the four of us walked thither and yon around the Blaggett Ranch, looking for something, anything. As the time was getting shorter and my chances even slimmer, suddenly Cherokee found something.
Sweet strawberry blondes, Chad. Look at this.
Why, that's nothing but a little piece of steer hide.
It sure is a piece of steer hide, Betsy, but don't you see what it is? It's a piece of steer hide with our brand on it. And how our brand got over here on Blaggett's Ranch will take a bit of explaining.
Yeah, we're lucky, that's all, but it certainly explains itself. Even though the men were masked who raided your place the other day, this piece of steer hide will be marked Exhibit A in my case against Tulsa Blaggett for cattle rustling. Come on, we're going inside. Well, Tulsa, you coming with me?
Oh, Remington, you're crazier than a loon, that's what you are. Why should I go down to that old coot's court?
Well, a good reason might be because I'm telling you to. As a deputy of the court, I've got a bench warrant for you.
Look, you're starting to annoy me now more than you did yesterday.
If you had a brain in your stupid head, you wouldn't stand there just begging Chad to annoy you the same way again.
Yeah? Well, did you ever hear of a thing called false arrest?
Yeah, I think I have.
Well, you just heard Charlton say he couldn't identify me as the man who raided his ranch.
And that's the truth. I can't.
Well, then, what do you think you're going to gain dragging me down to court? Because the judge can't find me guilty without no evidence. And if he doesn't, I'm going to have you locked up for false arrest.
Blaggett, I'm just quaking in my boots. Now, come on.
You can say it all you want. I'm not leaving here.
Well, I happen to think you are.
Yeah, well, I don't think I am.
Chad, he's got hold of his gun.
I saw him, Cherokee. He's welcome to clear his holster.
And that's just what I'm going to do.
Suffering starlight. That kind of shooting I never seen before, Chad.
Cherokee, pick up a gentleman's gun for him and bring it down to court. We'll label that Exhibit B on another charge of resisting an officer.
Well, Judge, where's that big talking deputy you appointed yourself?
Oh, I reckon he'll be coming in, Pawnee.
How come you reckon that? If he don't find you the Texas Kid, think he's going to come back and face the $500 you threatened him with?
Yeah, I think you would.
You do?
And I reckon I wouldn't keep the $500 long if I got it. Remember the other night when...
Yeah.
Well, here he comes now, and he's got Tulsa Blaggett in tow.
Well, Your Honor, can you convene your court for a few minutes?
Judge, I'm warning you.
Shut up, Blaggett. Honey, close the bar and tell him to keep quiet.
Yeah, quiet, everybody, quiet.
This court is here and now taken. What are the charges, Deputy?
Well, over in my part of the country, we might call it something else.
You mean down in Texas?
I've never been in Texas, Judge. Honest Injun. But to get on with the charges, I think you'd probably call them grand larceny, conversion of stolen property, and attempted homicide.
Uh-huh. What does that mean in English?
Cattle rustling, Your Honor. 23 head.
Well, hold the cooked-up, ridiculous lying.
Shut up.
And Here are the brands off 2 of Jim Charlton's steers, which Mr. O'Bannon here found in Blaggett's corral. That's entered as Exhibit A on the rustling charge.
You mean you got another charge against him?
Yes, sir. Resisting an officer. And as Exhibit B, here's the gun he pulled on me.
Well, this is nothing but a frame-up. And you ain't going to get...
Look out, Tulsa's grabbed his gun off the table.
Yeah, and I'm going to use it.
Knock him over this way, son. I'll bust him with the gavel.
No thanks, Judge. But watch those glasses, because here he comes.
Oh, woe is us, Chad. You busted up the judge's saloon again.
Yeah, looks like Cherokee's right, Judge. How much is the fine going to be this time?
Well, I ain't going to let you off lightly for a second offense. No, sir. For assault and battery, quid pro quo. That's Latin. And for catching a double-dyed, ding-busted, dead-ratted, sneaking rustler I couldn't get the goods on, my fine is... You got to attend the best gosh darn party ever held in the Blind Justice Cafe for the best two-fisted fighter ever to hit this part of the country.
Oh, still there, you broken-down hay burner?
Mr. Remington, I'll never forget how you outslicked that crook.
He did a fine job, didn't he, Judge?
Oh, good enough. What about me? Ain't I letting him go home without catching the Texas kid for me? You young varmint. Someday you ought to get down to Texas and look for the cuss.
You never can tell what Chad might do for $68, Judge.
Nor me neither.
Am I to read between the lines, Your Honor, and infer that because the way this case turned out, you might do what Blaggett is going to do the other day? Set him up at the house?
Oh, now, just a minute, Cherokee.
What's the matter?
I'll admit I'm in favor of you having some suds.
Good boy.
But you're not going to get the suds till you get back home.
Good night.
And the kind of suds you're going to get won't do your insides much good, but they'll be a big help to your outside. I'm talking about soap suds.
Goodbye.
Goodbye is right. Adios, Judge.
Adios.
So long, Charlton.
Bye.
When you get your cattle sold, Jim, that's plenty of time to be sending me my fee. All right, get started, boy.
Soap suds the office made after I found that steer hide.
Well, Cherokee, if you hadn't found it, there wouldn't have been any suds either. Because with the judge looking for me, there would have been no soap.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce Ells production. Supervision by Joel Murcott. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. And now this is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
Inside every Cape plum there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans.
When they're making Maxwell House,
they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans,
to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, 'cause there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House.
Denim. Aftershave. With After Effects.
Here, do you know something? If you stop eating bird's eye beef burgers and eat these cheap ones,
alright,
you'll save Mum enough money to buy me a Leeds United tracksuit.
Fantastic.
I mean, they look the same, don't they?
Might look same, but they don't taste the same.
You can't tell the difference.
Well, I can. The cheapen's yours.
Bird's eye. Somehow other beef burgers just don't taste the same.
The promise of Steiner.
Now from Steiner, the authority on hair, new Pearl Foam Shampoo. Quick foaming Pearl Foam Shampoo leaves your hair with a light, fresh perfume, reveals true hidden beauty. Steiner Pearl Foam Sachets, 1 and 9 at chemists and stores everywhere.
For lovely hair that makes men stare, that's the promise of Steiner.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The National Broadcasting Company presents, transcribes Sir Laurence Olivier in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Once again, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a guest from the theatre who is going to appear in this week's program. Next week, incidentally, I look forward to taking over the leading roles myself in this series. Today's guest will, I feel sure, be already familiar to you through the many films he has made which have enjoyed success in the United States. I refer to such motion pictures as The Golden Salamander, The Third Man, and perhaps best known of all, Brief Encounter. He is, of course, Trevor Howard. He has chosen to play the role of John Farrington in our play, based on a work by Dostoevsky. It's called The Judgment. Here, then, is Trevor Howard as John Farrington in The Judgment.
My name is John Farrington, Dr. John Farrington. If you care to sit down for a moment or two, I'll tell you a story. It's a fantastic story. You won't believe it. No one ever believes the truth. Would you like to hear it? Very well, then, but I warn you, this isn't an ordinary story, and you can't listen to it in the ordinary way. You'll have to pay attention, and you'll have to think. Yes, think. That's a surprisingly difficult thing to do. You don't have to believe that either, do you? Well, consider. Do you think as you go about your normal everyday duties? Are you conscious of thinking when you eat, walk, bathe, or dress? No, of course you're not. You perform 90% of all your actions without actually thinking. How do I know? Well, you see, I'm a psychiatrist. I specialize in the study of the brain. My business is thought. I said I was going to tell you a story. Yes, it's a peculiar kind of story. You see, I only know how it begins. I don't know the ending. However, if you'd like to listen, I'll tell you the beginning. Then perhaps you'll tell me the ending.
Good evening, John.
Carol.
Come in. Jim will be down in a minute.
I'm a bit early, I'm afraid.
No, Jim was late. Held up at the office. Come into the living room.
Real wood fire. New curtains, too, I see.
That's most observant of you, John. Most men don't notice things. Changes about the house, I mean. Sit down in the easy chair. You look tired.
I am, a little.
You've been working too hard again.
Yes, I'm afraid I have.
When are you going to take that vacation you've been talking about?
Oh, one day I'll get around to it. There's so much to be done, Carol. So much I want to learn.
Learn? You? Why, you've practically an international reputation now.
I've only scratched the surface, Carol. The brain is a complex thing. We've got...
Oh, no, you don't. You've promised to come over this evening for dinner and to relax. I refuse to talk about your work.
You're quite right, my dear. You always did know what was right for me. Come to think of it, I always talked about my work when we were together. I never got around to talking about you.
That's right. And it wasn't very pleasing to a girl's vanity.
Well, I was very foolish, Carol. I should never have let you marry Jim.
Why, John, don't tell me you've been a secret admirer all these years.
Would that surprise you?
In a way. I've always thought you were married to your work.
I am, but I love you, Carol. I've always loved you.
Hi there, John. Down there. Hey, what is this? Why are you two staring at each other like that?
Hmm? Oh, nothing, dear. John has just told me something that was a bit of a shock.
Really? Another of your experiments, John? I thought you weren't going to discuss professional matters tonight.
Well, not. I'm sorry, Carol.
How about some wine before dinner?
It's there on the table, dear. I'll serve it.
Yeah, you look a little tired. You're working too hard again?
Yes, Carol mentioned it. I don't suppose you could both be wrong.
How about letting a businessman prescribe for the doctor?
Of course. What's your diagnosis?
Too many clinics, too many patients, too much insanity.
Oh, no, that's not a pleasant word, Jim. We psychiatrists do not recognize what the layman terms insanity. My patients are mentally ill. Mental illness can be cured, just the same as physical illness.
I forbid it. I absolutely forbid it. We are not going to talk shop with John tonight. Here's the wine, dear. Hold the glass while I pour.
Thanks.
John?
Thank you.
Why, John, what's the matter?
I don't know. It's strange. The glass, it slipped from my hand. For a moment, I had no feeling in my fingers. That was the beginning, the first of the incidents. Then other things began to happen, most of them little things, minor slips. I couldn't be sure whether they were noticed or not. People not familiar with psychosis symptoms tend to discount minor changes. They call them idiosyncrasies.
Come in.
Oh, I beg your pardon, nurse, but I seem to have misplaced my treatise on the inner brain. I thought perhaps you might have come across it.
Why, certainly, Doctor. You gave it me to read yesterday.
Oh, of course I did. How stupid of me.
I haven't quite finished it, but if you need it
Oh, no, that's quite all right. Finish it, by all means.
Thank you. Oh, Doctor.
Yes?
I was a little puzzled by certain statements in the opening paragraph. It seems to me that, well, if what you say is true, then it's almost impossible to determine whether a person is suffering from mental derangement or not.
Yes, that unfortunately is one of my conclusions, but then my work is not finished. There's so much more we must learn. I'm certain the nurse looked at me strangely as I left the room. And then as the days and weeks went by, I was convinced that my little slips were not being ignored. One day in the hospital, I overheard two of my colleagues talking about it.
How's it going, Carl?
Very well, Brad. I heard some fine things about your last operation. They said it was positively brilliant.
Oh, more luck than anything else, I think. I say, by the way, have you seen much of Farrington lately?
No, not much. I run into him around the wards occasionally. Why?
I'm worried about him. He's been acting very strangely. Yesterday we met on the street and had a long chat. Oh, close to half an hour, I should say. This morning I met him in the corridor, and he seemed to have no recollection of the meeting or the conversation.
Really? That doesn't sound too good. He's working too hard. Perhaps we should ask Hobo to have a look at him. In a subtle way, of course.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea. Farrington has a brilliant mind, and sometimes that kind of mind can...
Yes, I know.
Hello, Carey.
Hello, Brad.
I want to have a word with you.
Anything serious?
I hope not. It's about Farrington.
Uh-huh.
I was talking to Carl yesterday. We both agreed that he's not well.
Overwork, eh?
Precisely.
And, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, you're an old friend of his and his senior here in the hospital. If you put it to him, tactfully, of course, that his colleagues can't help noticing these lapses, or perhaps I should say symptoms he mustn't ignore.
And suppose he tells me to go to the devil. Well, he's perfectly capable of doing that.
Well, in that case, we'll have to talk to Dr. Hobo. But first, have a word with him yourself.
Very well. I'll speak to him today.
After that, there was no longer any doubt in my mind. But I kept on. I was in the middle of a great experiment. I dared not stop now. My treatise, The Inner Brain, created great comment, and the local medical society wished to pay its respects to my work. So they gave me a banquet. I suspected that afterward the doctors would broach the subject of arrest, a short leave of absence. Hobo was there, observing me closely.
Gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you our honored guest, Dr. John Farrington.
Gentlemen, friends and colleagues, I can't begin to tell you how deeply moved I am at this magnificent gesture. We of the medical profession do not seek honor, only knowledge. And all of you here have made contributions to medicine and science. Only the future shall prove just how great those contributions are. As you know, I've chosen the brain. It's a fascinating subject, one that we know so little about. We are like babes in the woods, wandering in a maze of minute, complex circuits, which in their own unknown way cause us to think, to memorize and retain what we've learned, to speak distinctly, walk straight, to balance ourselves on a bicycle or in an airplane. It's not too strange, too difficult to conceive that if but one, just one small part of this complicated machinery ceases to function in the normal way, our entire thought process becomes jumbled and plays tricks on us. For example, if we could only...
What's happening to him?
He's breaking everything inside. What are you doing? Stop it! It's a spider, don't you see? Don't grab him, someone! Let me go! It's a spider! Kill it! Kill it!
John, wait!
Don't stop him! He's going that way! Paddington, come back, man!
What did he say? He said he had to kill a spider, pounding on the table, breaking everything with his bare fists. But there was no spider on the table. No, there wasn't. But how awful.
I ran out of the banquet hall before they could stop me. I didn't take the car. I walked and ran, half stumbled. People stopped and stared at me, but no one approached me. I think they must have been too afraid. Well, finally I was there. I stopped for a moment outside and looked at the house. They were in there, I knew it. Carol and Jim. I smoothed my hair with my hands and tried to compose myself. And slowly I walked up to the door. And for a moment I was struck with panic. Suppose they'd heard. What if one of the doctors had called them from the banquet and warned them? But no. Carol came to the door.
Why, John, I thought you were at the dinner at the...
Yes, I was. May I come in? I must see Jim for a moment. It's urgent.
Why, of course.
Who is it, Carol?
It's John, dear. He wants to see you.
Oh, be right out. Half a minute.
Why, well, sit down, John. You look as white as a sheet.
No, I won't sit down.
Well, what's so important at this hour, John? We don't keep doctor's hours, you know.
John, what are you doing?
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal with this week's guest, Trevor Howard.
We'd like to preview the fine parade of listening enjoyment tomorrow on NBC. First, though, your host on Father Knows Best reminds you of Sunday's great dramatic entertainment.
This is Robert Young. I've been asked to tell you something about the great new NBC Sunday evening, and nothing could give me more pleasure. It's a big evening, big in drama and big in stars, biggest in rewarding radio listening. I know your family will enjoy real theater on the air as much as mine does. Each Sunday evening over the NBC radio network.
And remember the time changes for these favorite dramatic shows tomorrow. Be sure to listen when screen favorite Jimmy Stewart as fast-shooting Britt Ponsett defends an innocent stranger in a small western town on Six Shooter. Then on NBC Star Playhouse, hear Frederick March as he portrays the whaling master in Herman Melville's classic sea tale, Moby Dick. Later, on Stroke of Fate, hear what might have happened if that famous historical spy Benedict Arnold had succeeded in his plot of treason against America during our early struggle for independence. Then enjoy another comedy session of The Marriage, starring that brilliant husband-wife acting team, Hume Cronin and Jessica Tandy, when the ethics of his profession nearly cause a domestic rift on this delightful family drama series. Then for fine musical entertainment, your host, Lawrence Tibbett, brings you recorded memories of famous and beloved artists of the past and present on Golden Voices, followed by great readings of the world's finest poetry with David Ross as your host on Golden Treasury. Then you'll want to hear the latest 2-hour edition of Weekend, NBC's Sunday newspaper of the air, featuring such notables as Merrill Muller, Earl Wilson, and Earl Godwin with the latest news highlights, Tex McCrary with the outstanding personality of the week, and Jinx Falkenberg with features on home and fashion. So remember, for the tops in your Sunday listening entertainment, stay tuned to NBC.
And now we continue Theatre Royal with this week's guest, Trevor Howard.
Yes, I shot and killed Jim Foster. His wife, Carol, just stood there screaming, and then she fainted. What did I do? Let me see if I can remember. I looked at Jim, lying there crumpled at my feet. He was quite dead. He'd almost had to be with 5 bullets in his heart. I walked over and examined Carol, and her pulse was fast but regular. For a moment, I was afraid the shock might have killed her, too. Then I became conscious of a smoking revolver in my hand. I dropped it like a hot coal. And then I sat down. I don't know how long I sat there. That vast mechanism inside the thing we call the brain was working excitedly. Later, some neighbors came in. They found us there. Carol and Jim on the floor and me sitting in a chair mumbling to myself. They took me away. Yes, they took me to the police station. They put me in the psychopathic ward. And the humor of it struck me at the time. That I, John Farrington, the eminent psychiatrist, the one man generally recognized as being an authority on psychosis, locked up in the psychopathic ward of the county jail. And then they sent for Dr. Hobo to examine me. And poor old doddering Hobo. He'd been in a class of mine for postgraduate work. He was the county psychiatrist. The knowledge of what he had to do made him nervous, almost afraid.
Sure you'll be all right, Doctor? He's as nutty as a fruit cake, you know.
Yes, I'll be all right, thank you.
Now, just wait outside. Okay, sir.
Hello, Farrington. Oh, Hobo, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. I don't quite know how to begin.
Well, it's all right. They've told me what I did.
You have no recollection of your actions?
None, whatever.
Farrington, there's no use beating about the bush. I'm not half as qualified to diagnose your case as you are yourself. What made you do it?
Well, I don't know. Carol and Jim were my best friends. Well, something went wrong, of course, up here. Only I knew.
Mrs. Foster tells us that a few weeks ago you told her you were in love with her. You remember that?
Well, yes, I've always been in love with Carol. It's not what you think. I wouldn't kill Jim for her.
Many men have killed for love.
Yes, of course, but they were either premeditated murders or killings born of a sudden passion. In my case...
I'm amazed at your cool analysis of this.
Well, it's just that I'm trying to fathom myself. How could I, a man who's always been as sane as normal as it's possible to be, suddenly... How is Carol? She must hate me.
No, I don't think so. You see, Farrington, everyone's convinced that you're ill, that you didn't know what you were doing. They believe you're dangerous to society and yourself. You might suffer another of these attacks.
Oh, yes, of course. Hobo.
Yes?
Do you think Carol will come to see me?
I'll ask her. It might be good if she did.
Well, yes, I'm sure it would. You see, I must explain to her. I must try to make her understand. Ask her, Sibo. Tell her she needn't be afraid to come. I won't harm her.
I'm quite sure of that, Farrington.
Yes, I'll keep a guard in the room, just in case I should, begin to feel strangely.
You won't feel strangely, Farrington.
Well, how can you be sure?
Intuition. I'm not the psychiatrist you are, but I don't quite agree with everyone's opinion about you.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't believe there's anything wrong with you. You're faking, Farrington. The whole thing's a gigantic plot.
Plot?
You're no more ill than I am.
I wish I could believe you.
I think it's far more important that when you come to trial, the jury believes.
SIBO, the one unknown quantity. The one thing I hadn't counted on. And SIBO of all people. Oh, he was all right as a doctor. He could take out an appendix and prescribe for backache. But he was a child in psychiatric matters compared to me. Was he going to try to outthink me? His brain against mine? I, who knew more about the working of the human mind than any man alive? Why, I think if I'd tried, really tried, I could have convinced SIBO that he was mentally ill. Nevertheless, he advanced his theory to the district attorney and convinced him that it was worth a try. So they brought me to trial. The witnesses for the state sounded more like the witnesses for the defense.
Your name is Edith Cartwright?
Yes.
You're a nurse at All Saints Hospital?
Yes, I am.
State the type of work you're engaged in.
I handle psychopathic cases.
You know the defendant?
Dr. Farrington, of course. I work with him every day.
In your opinion, is Dr. Farrington a capable psychiatrist?
I would say that he was. He's been badly overworked. His memory began to go back on him several weeks ago. He loaned me his treatise to read, and the following day he came in and asked me if I knew where it was.
Your name, sir?
Dr. Bradley Newmark.
You are on the staff of All Saints Hospital?
I am.
In your opinion, Doctor, did the defendant show signs of mental derangement prior to the night of September 3rd?
In my opinion, Dr. Farrington had worked himself into a psychopathic state and was not responsible for his actions for several weeks prior to the date you mentioned.
But have you any specific examples to give the court?
Several. The first was on an occasion when we met and had a long chat. The next day, Dr. Farrington seemed to have no recollection of it
Following a conversation with Dr. Newmark in which he suggested that I should try and persuade Dr. Farrington to take it easy, I spoke to him myself. He became quite excited. He told me that he was in the middle of a great experiment.
Did you consider his reaction normal?
His reaction was that of a sick man.
And how did the interview end?
He told me to go to the devil.
My name's Dr. Henley, Carl Henley. In my opinion, this entire trial is a farce, a travesty on justice. John Farrington's ill, terribly ill. If he weren't, he never could have committed this crime. He should be placed in our finest sanatorium and treated. Why, any man who has contributed to the field of science as he has...
Yes, thank you, Doctor. But we're not interested in your personal thoughts regarding the defendant. Have you any reason for your professional opinion?
The Medical Society tendered Dr. Farrington a testimonial dinner on the night of September the 3rd. On that occasion, in the middle of his speech, he suddenly began pounding on...
One by one, they paraded past the witness stand. It was a joke to hear them give their expert opinions. Everything was going exactly according to my plan. Finally, it came to SIBO's turn. I took renewed interest in the proceedings. Would they believe Newmark and Henley and Miss Cartwright? Or would SIBO's testimony make them doubt?
You are Dr. Ralph SIBO?
Yes, sir.
You're the psychiatrist employed by the county?
That's right.
You've examined the defendant?
I have.
In your opinion, then, Doctor, what is the condition of John Farrington's mind?
John Farrington is as sane as you are.
As sane as you are? Well, that's almost a moot question. By the time the end of the trial was reached, I think most of the jurors, the judge, the lawyers, and a good percentage of the spectators were beginning to doubt their own senses. You see, for weeks they'd heard so much about psychosis hammered into their minds, they began to think about what goes on inside the brain. It can sometimes be dangerous to think too much about the mind. Finally, at great length, the trial was over, and the jury filed back into the box and prepared to render its verdict.
We, the jury, find that the defendant, John Farrington, did shoot and kill James Foster, but cannot be held responsible by reasons of insanity. We recommend that he be confined in a sanatorium until such time
And so here I am now. It's a nice sanatorium, fine doctors. They use many of my own methods. I think they'll consider it a particularly fitting triumph when they find that they've succeeded in curing me with treatments that I've used and discovered. Now remember, I told you I didn't know the ending of the story. I don't know it, because it's only just now going to happen. I'm ready now to gain my freedom. Little by little, just as I plan my actions to convince them of my illness, I've been planning them now to convince them of my full and complete cure. It hasn't been at all bad here. Just a few months of rest, which I badly needed anyway. A small price to pay for killing a man and for getting a wife who couldn't have become mine any other way. Carol should be here at any moment. She's been coming regularly to see me. She doesn't hate me for killing Jim. As a matter of fact, I believe she's beginning to fall in love with me.
Hello, John.
Carol, you look ravishing. You're more beautiful every time I see you.
You're looking better, too, John. Any attacks lately?
No, not in weeks now. Carol,
Yes?
when they tell me that I'm all right again, do you suppose you could find it in your heart? Oh, it's so difficult for me to put into words.
I understand, John. You know that next to Jim, I always loved you best.
Carol.
I must go now, John. They don't want me to tire you. I'll come again in a few days.
Carol, darling, I'll have to get well quickly so we can be together always.
Yes, John. Just as soon as you're completely well.
Come in.
Well, good morning, John.
Hello, Newmark. Nice of you to drop in.
You seem to be getting on splendidly. I see they put you in a regular room now. No more bars on the door, eh?
No, and I hope to be leaving altogether soon.
I'm sure you will. You're looking better all the time. You've got that old fire back in your eyes. Well, I'll drop down again soon.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Hello, Farrington.
Henry, it's nice to see you.
Good to see you looking so well. They tell me you'll be going home tomorrow.
Yes, can't tell you how grateful I am.
Nothing to be grateful for, Dr. Farrington. After all, it was your treatment that cured you. Now you'll be able to carry on just where you left off.
It will be wonderful to get back to work again.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Oh, by the way, Miss Cartwright sends her greetings.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you at the hospital.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, Farrington.
Huh?
It's me, Farrington. Sibo. You remember me, don't you?
Oh, yes. Sibo. I'm all right, Sibo. I'm all right. You've got to make them understand. I'm well. I'm not crazy. I'm well. They're going to let me go home. They've taken the bars away, Sibo. Sibo, tell them.
Taken the bars away?
Sibo. I'll tell you a secret. You remember that time you came to see me in the jail?
Yes, of course. Do you remember?
Oh, certainly. I remember. There's nothing wrong with me, I tell you. But, Sibo, you were right. You were. I was faking. I was faking all the time. I wasn't deranged, but I fooled them. Didn't I, Sibo? I fooled them all but you.
Yes, you fooled them, John.
And now I'm going home. They've all told me so. Newmark, Henley, Miss Cartwright, and Carol. Carol comes every day, you know. We're going to be married.
I see. Well, I must be running along now. I'll be back tomorrow.
No, Sibo, don't leave me here. Don't leave me. I'm going home. They said so. Don't leave me, Sibo. I'm all right. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me.
Well, Sibo, hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. I thought in the beginning he might be faking, but I was wrong. He imagines you visit him, and Henley, and Mrs. Foster. He thinks she comes to see him every day. He thinks he's going home, and he says we've taken the bars off the door.
Sibo! Sibo, I'm going home! I'm going home! No bars on the door! No bars! No bars! Sibo, let me out of here! I'm sane, I tell you!
I'm as sane as you are.
I would like to extend my thanks this week to Trevor Howard, whom you have just heard in the role of John Farrington in The Judgment. As usual, too, I'm sure you'd like me to express your appreciation to our excellent supporting cast. In next week's program, I myself shall have the pleasure of appearing for you in a story of my own choice, when I hope to have the pleasure of your company. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier introduced Trevor Howard in this week's transcribed program. The music was under the direction of Sidney Torch. Theatre Royal is an NBC presentation produced and directed by Harry Allen Towers.
Hear Hollywood Story with Ida Lupino next on the NBC Radio Network.
Would you credit it? 50-odd years of baking same old Ovis. Now top brass at Ovis tell me they want an alternative. Still with same wheat germ goodness, but a bit softer like and less crusty. I told them I'm too old to change my ways now. I'll put one that lads onto it. Very nice, young Harold. If you like that sort of thing.
Hovis Handy Look. A new, softer Hovis.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network. Keeping the radio memories alive, thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
This is Nightline, the line that's open at the right place at the right moment, and this is Walter O'Keefe. Good evening, and here's our first Nightline call tonight from Hollywood. Groucho Marx and You Bet Your Life. Hey, George, you tell us, what is tonight's secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word is room. R-O-O-M.
Really?
You bet your life. The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. Groucho meets our first contestants in just 1 minute.
May 1945. The armies of the Allies hurl themselves against the desperate last-ditch resistance of Hitler's Wehrmacht, advance across the shell-torn German countryside with victory in sight. But when would it come? When would the terrible slaughter end? How many more good men would fall before victory and peace become a reality? May 1945, a time of hoping, a time of waiting. It was NBC newsman Morgan Beatty who broke the story, and exclusive. Heinrich Himmler had made an offer of German surrender to the Allies. Morgan Beatty, cited for outstanding radio reporting, is typical of the top NBC newsmen who bring you news on the hour. This is Chet Huntley inviting you to be with us as the news breaks on News on the Hour, all day, every day, over most of these same NBC stations.
Here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100.
Groucho, I have Leroy Howe and Esther Friesen on deck, so folk you in, please.
On deck? This is rather nautical, isn't it? Huh?
Well,
you haven't got them on deck. Now, that's silly.
No, it's a figure of speech.
You mean they're, yes. You mean they're hiding out here, is that it?
That's one way of putting it, yes.
Yeah, well...
Would you people come out and show them you're not hiding anymore? Now? There we are.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house, assuming that you have one. Now, your name is Esther Friesen Leroy, is that right?
Just Esther Friesen.
Esther Friesen and Leroy Howe, is that right?
No, that's Huff, Groucho. H-O-U-G-H.
How can it be Huff?
Well,
D-O-U-G-H is bow, isn't it? Therefore, H-O-U-G-H must be pronounced Howe, right?
No, Groucho, T-O-U-G-H spells tough.
Now, how about S-O-U-G-H? That's sow.
Sow spelled S-O-W.
What's that?
Sow spelled S-O-W.
Sow is spelled S-O-W? I'm not talking about a female pig. I'm talking about the rustle of the wind. That kind of a sow is S-O-U-G-H.
That's pronounced Sue.
No, Sue is S-U-E, like Sault Ste. Marie, which actually is spelled S-I-O-U-X. You say you pronounce H-O-U-G-H, Huff. How do you pronounce D-O-U-G-H?
That's dough.
Then I'll just call you Mr. Ho. Is that right? All right. Now, Esther, tell me where you're from and say it in Chinese.
I don't know Chinese, but I can tell it to you in Spanish.
All right, tell me in Spanish. What part of China were you born in?
San Diego?
San Diego is in China?
No, that's in California. I was born in San Diego. I'm American by birth, but Mexican by heritage.
Oh. What is your last name, Esther?
Friesen.
Friesen is your last name? Well, that's about as Spanish as apple strudel.
Well,
I thought you were of Mexican descent.
Well, I am, and my full name is Esther Constancia Josefina Murúa Suárez M. de Villagrana Friesen.
You know, I was in Mexico City last year, and I had a little toothache, and I had one of the dentists there pull one of my teeth. This tooth was of Mexican extraction. You like that? He's got nice teeth, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Could you go for him?
No, he's not my type.
That's not a very nice thing.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't want him to throw his arms around you, huh?
No.
Don't you ever feel an impulse to throw your arms around him?
No, not around him.
Around me?
Uh-huh.
The new year's being good to me.
But we'd have to be in a room all by ourselves.
Well, I would hope so. You said we'd have to be in a room all by myself, and that's the sacred word for tonight. So you get yourself $50, and your friend here, whom you despise, he gets $50. All right, back. Well, Leroy, let's talk to you. Where are you from?
I was born, reared, educated in Kansas City, Groucho.
Well, what did you do in Kansas City? You hang around the stockyards?
Well, they're there.
Yes.
After finishing my education, I went to work for the Western Union. And I've worked for them for 18 years. Matter of fact, it's about the only thing I've ever done.
You were a messenger boy?
Yes, sir. Started off as a messenger boy and worked in a number of jobs.
You say it's the only thing you've ever done?
Yes.
Can't be the only thing. You're married, aren't you?
Yes, I came to...
well, you see, you have done something besides work for Western Union. Isn't that true?
Yes, I came to California and got married, but even that was a Western Union.
Did you hear them moaning out there? You know, I don't know whether you know this, but that joke is so old that it's wired together.
Well, it's a fact.
It's a good job, a good joke, and it's lasted a long time. What is your job with Western Union? Surely you're not a messenger boy now. You sell those Western Union suits?
My job at this time is assistant sales manager.
Oh, is that what what are some of the services that Western Union has to offer these days that Postal Telegraph doesn't? Aren't they in business anymore?
Well, first place Postal went out of business in 1943.
I haven't been out of the house in a few months.
We have many services, Groucho. One of the
important services we have is that of marketing research.
Well, what is the market and research service? You mean
Well,
to tell you when the stocks are going up and down?
No, that's a service that we will perform for a client, for a firm, to determine the effectiveness of their advertising or of a product. And also, we
You can't make the market go up, huh?
Also, we can't. Groucho, we have a telephone service where we call the general public at random and find out their favorite
where's
television
random?
show.
Is that near here?
We select the names from a telephone
Oh,
directory.
you said you call the public at random. You just pick up a phone and call anybody, like TV surveys?
Yes, we perform to find out what the favorite television show, for example.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Could you show us how you operate?
Be delighted to, Groucho.
George Fenneman, would you come out here and put your shoes on first, George? There's a lot of women out front, yeah. Have we got a telephone back here with a long extension?
Yes, I'm sure we do.
Well, why are you so sure? I mean,
Well,
you know definitely?
I know that we've got two or
Could
three.
you bring it out here and bring a phone book, too, and we're going to test this man's skill at surveys.
All right, Groucho. And while I'm locating them, it'll give us a chance to take care of some very important business. This is a cue, fellas. We'll be back in just a moment with You Bet Your Life.
When you swing and sway to a Latin beat, life is lovely, life is sweet.
You make it Pabst, 'cause Pabst makes it perfect.
Yes, Pabst makes it perfect. Just as we always have ever since 1844. So next time, you make it Pabst, because Pabst makes it perfect. America's Blue Ribbon beer from the Pabst Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, Pabst makes it perfect.
Now, you know, I'm personally interested in this television survey. Esther, you open the book and pick a name at random. And if you can't find one at random, take Eagle Rock or some other city right there. You got a number that you want? Mm-hmm. All right, now, I'll hold it and you dial it.
All right.
He dials like a dog.
Hello.
Oh, no, hello? I'll talk to him. Hello? There's no answer here. It's ringing, but I think they're loaded or something. They may have gone out to the movies. Horseback ride. It's gone 4 times. Did you try a bank that closes at 3 o'clock?
No, I took a name, Mr. Marks.
No, this won't do it. You'll have to try it again. All right, give it a try now. Eh?
Is that 9881? Huh?
Mm-hmm. Hope it's not the police.
It's busy.
That means there's a woman on the wire.
Okay, I have one.
All right, try it again.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be awful if nobody was home? All over America. Can you all hear this, actually?
Lord, 4535.
Yes. Hello, this is Western Union, and we're making a survey. Could you tell me what your favorite television show is? Hello?
Well, there's no one in the office. This is an answering service.
I guess nobody is home in Los Angeles. I hope you kids out there have no place to go tonight. This may take months. That's a business to be in, owning a telephone company. People are talking all the time. City jail.
Hello?
this is Western Union. We're making a survey. Could you tell me what your favorite television show is?
Well, I just recently got a television set, a brand new one.
And what show do you like the best?
Well, I'm new here in Los Angeles. I've only been here 3 months.
Well,
I'll have to just think about it a minute. I really like science fiction theater. Very good.
Science fiction theater?
Science fiction theater. That's one of my favorite.
Do you ever watch Groucho Marx?
Very seldom. I've seen it once or twice.
Don't you like him?
Oh, yes, I like him very much.
Well, why don't you watch him more often?
Well, I'm not in at the time he's on very often.
You do night work?
Oh, yes, I work at night quite a bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You should. This is Groucho Marx talking.
Really?
Yes, really. I was curious to know.
Can you prove that?
Can't you tell by the timbre of my voice?
It sounds like it.
Well, this is Groucho Marx.
I heard all those people laughing there, and I thought I was being tricked.
No, you're not being tricked. This is Groucho Marx, and you get a job in the daytime and stay home at night and watch my show.
Indeed, I will. Yes, sirree.
Okay, now take care of yourself.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Bye. You did like the show. Should we try it again? All right, we'll try one more call. And Leroy, this time you do it, huh? Now, wait a minute. I'm going to write down a number, and I want you to call it. Okay? Busy, I'll kill him. You'll find just how crooked this survey business is.
Good evening. This is the Survey Department of Western Union calling. Would like to find out just what is your favorite television show?
My favorite television show?
Yes.
I like You Bet Your Life.
Why do you like that show?
Well, mainly because my father's on it.
And what is your name? What is your name?
Linda Marks.
Who?
Linda Marks.
I believe this is someone for you, Groucho.
Linda?
Yes?
This is your old pappy.
Ah, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, we're calling up a lot of people and finding out what shows they like. And you really like the Groucho Marx show?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you take care of yourself. When I get home, I'll tuck you in with the extra blanket.
All right.
And
Who are
goodbye.
you calling up, though?
Oh, we're calling up a lot of people. Just we happened to call you. I was curious to know what your real feelings were about my show.
All right.
Good night, dear.
Good night.
George? I want you to take this phone out and have it gold-plated. It's a very honest telephone. You get very honest surveys when you use this phone. And George, have Melinda gold-plated, too, while you're at it. Now then, we're ready to play You Bet Your Life and see if you can win some money here. You select the cities and small towns of the United States. I'll give you 4 cities or towns in a particular state, and you identify the state. If you miss 2 in a row, you're finished. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Now, in what state are these places? Madera, Mariposa, El Centro, and Placerville, or Placerville?
California.
Placerville. California is right.
You have one right.
That was pretty easy, wasn't it, eh?
No.
Well, it was for me, because I was born in Massachusetts. Now, here are the places. You tell me what state they're in. Kissimmee, Jacksonville, and Fort Myers.
Florida.
Florida's right.
That's right.
You have 2 right, 2 more right, and you'll have your $1,000.
In what state are these cities and towns? Winchester, Rock Island, Indiana, and Cairo.
Illinois.
Illinois is right.
You now have 3 right. Get the next one right, and you'll have $1,000.
Now, here are the cities and towns. Pawtucket, Lakewood, Quonset Point, and Central Falls. What is the state?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island is right.
You got 4 in a row, you win $1,000.
Now you won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it. And no matter what you decide to do, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. We'll find out if Mrs. Friesen and Leroy Huff will try for $10,000 in just a moment.
For the big things in your life, be ready with United States savings bonds. Now better than ever. Yes, sending the children to college, planning your retirement, building your own dream home. These are the big things you can be ready for. How? Well, the easy way to save is through the payroll savings plan where you work. For this offers you an opportunity to save regularly. Your boss simply sets aside any amount you name each week. And before long, you'll be the proud owner of a stack of Series E savings bonds. And you don't miss the money because you don't see it. These savings bonds mount up mighty fast, too, each one paying you more interest than ever before, 3 1/4% in a shorter maturity period of 8 years and 11 months. So be ready for the big things in your life. Before next payday, sign up in the payroll department where you work for United States savings bonds. You'll be mighty glad you did. Or buy Series E savings bonds right where you bank.
And now, George, what's the story on the big question?
Leroy Huff and Esther...
How, isn't it?
Who?
How?
Huff, I think he said.
Oh.
And
I
Esther...
think he left in a huff, didn't he?
Esther Friesen. Oh, there they are, yes.
Oh, here they are. You won $1,000 so far. If you decide to try for the 10 and you fail, you wind up with a total of $500. Now, what are you going to do?
We're going to try,
You're
Mr.
going to
Marks.
try, all right. You pick a number from 1 to 10 and then spin the wheel. If any number besides the one you pick comes up, the question is worth $2,000. If the number you pick comes up, the question is worth $10,000. Clear?
Clear.
What number do you want?
9.
Turn it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Well, everybody is rooting for you except the sponsor. Your number, you took number 9, and it came up 9, so this question is worth $10,000. I wish you both lots of luck. In ancient Greece, so the story goes, a cynical philosopher toured the countryside with a lantern, looking for an honest man. For $10,000, who was this famous Greek? Talk it over. Easy. All right, what's the answer you two have decided upon?
We're just going to have to guess. Neapolitus?
No, you should have known this.
I know
It's Diogenes.
Oh.
I'm sorry you missed it. We really would like to have lost the money.
Would you?
Yes, we would have. But anyway, you wound up with $500. That isn't too bad. Congratulations, and thanks for being with us. You won $100 in the secret word, too, didn't you?
No, just 50.
Oh, well, each 50. So
Yes.
you got a total of $600.
It was fun anyway.
It's a night's work anyhow. And you had the opportunity to throw your arms around me, which is certainly worth 3 cents. Well, thanks anyway for showing.
You Bet Your Life is transcribed in Hollywood. Produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman reminding you to tune in again next week, same time, same station, to hear the one, the only Groucho. And see Groucho every Thursday evening on NBC television. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces around the world.
Don Amici stars in dramas of emotional impact on Don Amici's Real Life Stories. weekday mornings on most of these NBC stations.
Honey Monster's hunting for a sticker and swap card, free in every special pack of Sugar Puffs, so he can stick the stickers and swap the animal cards. Honey Monster's got an elephant, and Uggie's got a
bear.
Sugar Puffs.
With a sticker and a swap card.
Free in every special pack.
For lovely hair that makes men stare.
That's the promise of Steiner.
Now from Steiner, the authority on hair, new Pearl Foam Shampoo. Quick foaming Pearl Foam Shampoo leaves your hair with a light, fresh perfume, reveals true hidden beauty. Steiner Pearl Foam Sachets, 1 and 9 at chemists and stores everywhere.
For lovely hair that makes men stare. That's the promise of Steiner.
This cord is stronger than steel. It is 3T cord, built into the new G8 by Goodyear. It gives more protective strength. The new multi-bladed tread has a wraparound shoulder design for greater grip, improved steering and cornering. It is built with tufts in non-skid rubber to give more mileage, extra skid resistance. Remember the name and insist on the new G8 by Goodyear.
A million housewives every day pick up a tin of beans and say, beans, Heinz. A million housewives every day pick up a tin of beans and say, beans, Heinz.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today. You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, let's look in on the little town of Melrose Springs, home of that popular radio entertainer, Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, while we're at it, let's look in on the home of Honest Harold, where he's just coming in to breakfast.
Well, good morning, Mother.
Oh, good morning, Harold. Sit right down. Breakfast is all ready.
Yeah, and so am I. Lead me to those hot cakes. I suppose little Marvin's going to be late for breakfast again.
Well, I suppose so.
I don't know why that boy always has to wait till the last minute to get up, Mother. Every morning he comes charging in here like the Cannonball Express. Bolts his food down without chewing it. I'd hate to be his esophagus.
Oh, Harold. Here, I'll pour your coffee.
Yeah, thank you, Mother. Really ought to talk to the boy, though. There's no reason why he can't get up like everybody else in this house.
Good morning, everybody.
Why, good morning, Marvin.
Marvin, you're up early. What happened?
Oh, I just thought I'd get up in plenty of time so I wouldn't have to rush through my breakfast.
What?
I want to chew my food thoroughly.
Huh?
And I wouldn't want to be late for school.
Wonder if he could be sick.
And when I get up early, it gives me time to wash behind my ears.
Oh, brother. Now I know he's sick. Hey, let me feel your forehead, Marvin.
Oh, I feel fine. Harold, you don't have the morning paper. Let me get it for you.
What?
You sit right there. Be right back.
I better feel my forehead. Mother, what's Marvin on his best behavior for? Christmas isn't coming.
No, but something else is.
What's that?
The circus.
The circus? Oh, sure. I should have known. Why, that little rascal.
Here's the paper, Harold.
Well, thank you, Marvin.
May I butter your toast for you?
No, thanks. Marvin?
Yes, sir?
You know, I just thought of something. The circus is coming to town today.
Oh, it is?
What a ham. I suppose all your little friends are going.
Yes, I suppose they will.
And I guess you'd like to go, too.
Well, how did you know I wanted to go, Harold?
Well, you were sort of on your good behavior this morning.
Well, I guess I did put it on a little thick. Then you'll take me, Harold?
I sure will, my boy. You and I'll be right there in the front row tonight. We'll have a wonderful time.
Gee, we sure will. Harold,
Yeah?
I have a confession to make. I didn't really wash behind my ears.
You didn't? Well, I'm glad, my boy. I was getting kind of worried about you there for a minute. Little Marvin. Funny how a little thing like a ticket to a circus can make a boy so happy. I remember how excited I used to get when the Pollock Brothers Circus came to town and paraded down our main street. Well, I didn't notice that circus poster on the side of the feed store there. Gosh, look at those wild animals. Lions, tigers. Say, and look at that bareback rider. Cute Spangles. And that fella next to her, the human fire eater, must be her old flame. Glad nobody heard that. Well, it's certainly going to be a lot of fun.
Hello, Harry.
Oh, Doc, I thought somebody was stripping their gears.
What?
Yeah, skip it, Doc.
Oh, looking at the circus poster, huh?
Yeah.
Say, who's that up there in the corner? Why, it's General Grant.
Better put on your glasses, Doc. That's the bearded lady.
Well, I suppose you're taking Marvin to the circus tonight.
Sure am. Gonna show him a real time.
Sure, howdy, boy.
Well, Pete.
Good morning, Marshal.
Say, that circus poster's a humdinger, ain't it?
Yeah, sure is.
Well, I do declare. Just look at that fella balancing himself way up at the top of the tent.
Oh, yeah. What's he carrying that umbrella for?
Maybe the tent leaks.
Yeah.
Say, Harold, what's that fellow walking on up there?
High wire.
Hi, Harold.
Say, Harold's going to the circus tonight, Pete.
You are, boy?
Well, of course, just to take Marvin. We're grown up. It's no fun for us to go to a circus.
Oh, of course not. Why, that's kid stuff.
Sure, kid stuff.
What time you two kids going to be there?
8 o'clock.
Me too.
See you tonight, children.
Bye, Harold. Bye.
Yeah, all right.
Station KSJP. Just a moment, I'll connect you.
Well, good morning, Glory.
Oh, good morning, Harold. Gee, you look happy this morning.
Yeah, I feel wonderful, Gloria. I'm taking a little Marvin to the circus tonight. He's really looking forward to it.
Oh, I bet he is.
Doc and Pete are going, too. You want to come with us, Gloria?
Oh, thanks, Harold, but my mother's taking me.
Oh. What side are you going to sit on?
I don't know yet. Oh,
Phone me, will you?
Yes. I just love to see the circus. It's so exciting, especially the lion taming act.
Yeah, it's pretty thrilling, all right.
Yes, but I hope the lion tamer has better luck than he had last year.
What do you mean?
Well, he kept holding that chair out to the lions, but not one of them would sit down on it.
You should have sat on that joke.
I did.
Huh?
And I just can't wait to see that Professor Faria.
Professor Faria? What does he do?
Well, he gets shot out of a cannon twice a day.
Yeah, bet he gets a charge out of that.
What? Oh!
Well, it's time for my broadcast. See you later, huh, Gloria? Well, radio listeners, that's about all of Honest Harold the Homemaker for this morning. However, before I sign off, I'd like to sing one more little song. Seeing all the circus posters today sort of took me back to my childhood. When I was younger, I used to hunger to climb up the ladder of life. Now that I've grown up, I might as well own up. It's not worth the worry and strife. Things that I wanted were paid for with blessings I cannot recall. and all that I have I would trade for the things I considered so small. Oh, I'd be more than satisfied if I could hide away beside a babbling brook. Rippling waters call me far away to a quiet, shady nook. And through the woods I long to hike, to linger where the world is like a storybook. Like a lazy daisy gazing at the sky, let me live and love and let the world go by. I'd be more than satisfied if I could hide away beside a babbling brook. Like a lazy daisy gazing at the sky, let me live and love and let the world go by. Oh, I'd be more than satisfied if I could hide away beside a babbling brook. This is Honest Harold the Homemaker saying goodbye for this morning. I hope you dial my way tomorrow. Huh, girls? Ta-ta. The pizzicatos are very good today, Yasha. See you tomorrow, musicians. See you at the beanery later, huh? I'd be more than satisfied.
Harold?
What's the matter, Gloria?
I've got terrible news. The circus isn't coming.
Isn't coming? Why not?
Oh, the circus trucks are stuck in the mud at Rutabaker Junction.
Oh, my goodness.
Gee, Harold, I'll bet Marvin will be disappointed.
Oh, he sure will. The poor kid. And he almost washed behind his ears this morning, too.
Oh, hello, Harold.
Hello, Mother. Did little Marvin come home for lunch?
Yes, he's sitting out on the back porch.
Oh. Does he know about the circus?
Yes, he does.
Guess he feels kind of bad, huh?
Well, why don't you go out and talk to him, Harold?
Well, all right. Hope I can cheer him up a little. Hello, Marvin.
Hello.
What are you doing, my boy?
Nothing. Just sitting here.
Oh. Marvin, I'm sorry about the circus not coming.
Yeah.
I know you're disappointed, but what the heck? The circus will be here again next year, and you and I will go and have a wonderful time, won't we?
Sure.
Want to go down to the drugstore and have an ice cream soda?
No, thanks.
Speaking of ice cream, Marvin, did you ever hear about the comical marshmallow sundae? It acted so funny it made the banana split. Anything else you'd like to do, Marvin?
No, thanks.
Say, Marvin, I just got a wonderful idea. How about you and me going to the movies tonight?
The movies?
Yeah. They got a wonderful picture at the Bijou. Jimmy Stewart's in it. There's a real exciting scene in it where the villain tells Jimmy he's about to shoot him. And Jimmy says, yeah. 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 Would you like to see that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Harold, I think I'll go back to school.
All right, my boy.
See you later.
Yeah. See you later. Look at him, little Marvin. Sure looks unhappy, kicking that can. He's scuffing his shoes, too, but what the heck. Circus is a pretty important thing to a boy. Wish there was something... Oh, hello, you old mule medico.
Hey, Harold, I heard about the circus not coming.
Yeah, Marvin's pretty disappointed.
Oh, I know, Harold. I'm sure all the boys are disappointed.
I'm afraid so.
That's why I came over, Harold. Those children are going to have a circus after all.
What? Who's going to put it on?
We are.
Huh? Doc, are you crazy?
That's beside the point, Harold. We can have the circus right in my backyard. Have pink lemonade, peanuts.
But,
we can use my animals. We can paint stripes on Arthur the goat. He'll be a man-eating tiger.
You mean can-eating tiger.
And my horse, Silver Moon, can do a mind-reading act.
Silver Moon?
Why, yes, that horse is very intelligent. She can count up to 10 without using her toes.
I don't know, Doc. We can't put on a circus.
Now, Harold, the kids are expecting one. Why, I bet they'll love it. Anyway, it's the spirit of the thing that counts.
Maybe you're right, Doc. We ought to try it anyway for those little kids.
Why, sure. And, Harold, you can be the ringmaster.
I can? Well, bet I'll sound pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. I want you to meet the only knock-kneed, bald-headed dodo bird in captivity.
Harold, are you looking at me?
Why, Doc. We will return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. A little later on CBS Tonight, Bing Crosby will play host to trumpeter Louis Armstrong and the former child star Rose Marie. On CBS Wednesday Night Fight broadcast, undefeated Chicago Behar will meet Billy Murphy of Brooklyn in a welterweight battle at New York's St. Nicholas Arena. Be listening for the fight and for the Bing Crosby Show on most of these same CBS stations. And now, back to Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, this is Circus Day in Melrose Springs. The real circus couldn't come to town, but Honest Harold and Doc and Pete are determined to save the day. They're going to put on a circus of their own for the youngsters of the town. In fact, they're getting ready for it right now in Doc's backyard.
Come on, Pete. Help me put this plank on those boxes.
Okay, boy.
There. Now, these boards will be the bleachers. All the kids can sit here.
We ought to put up a sign, management not responsible for splinters.
Yeah, well, a few splinters won't hurt those little shavers. Say, it's beginning to look real circusy back here. All those pennants hanging on the clothesline.
Say, this pink lemonade is pretty good, too.
Yeah. Pete, leave some for the kids.
Oh, sure, Harold.
Now, where's Doc? We've got to get this thing rehearsed. Kids will be out of school at 3 o'clock.
He's in the house putting on his lion taming suit.
Oh, my goodness. He doesn't have to put that on now. Why doesn't he come...
Here he comes now.
Oh, look at that outfit. Sun helmet, khaki shirt, puttees. Looks like a fugitive from an army surplus store.
Well, I'm all ready for the big lion taming act. Don't I remind you of Frank Buck?
You remind me more of Sears Roebuck.
Okay, Doc.
You look great. How about having a little rehearsal, huh? Why don't you go in the barn and get that goat of yours?
Well, he's a wild, woolly lion now, Harold.
Yeah, okay. All right, Pete. Here we go. I'll make the opening announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll begin the greatest show on earth with a circus overture by our one-man clown band. Pete, that's you.
Oh, just a minute, Harold. Where'd I put that kazoo? Here it is. 1, 2.
Guy Lombardo.
Well, anyhow, Harold, we all finished together.
Yeah, but not soon enough.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
And now in the center ring, we present that world-famous animal trainer, Dr. Quentin Yancey, and Gilmore, the most ferocious lion in captivity. Okay, Doc?
Yeah, all right. Come on, Gilmore.
Arthur the goat certainly doesn't look much like a lion, even with that dime store mask. Oh, well.
Now, stand back, everybody. Gilmore is a very dangerous lion. Roar, Gilmore. I will now perform the dangerous feat of putting my head in the mouth of this ferocious beast.
Ferocious beast. He's licking Doc's ear.
Now, Arthur, stop that. Stop it! Stop it! You're supposed to be a dangerous lion. Here, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Arthur, boy. Oh, now. Will you ever forgive Docky Walkie?
Docky Walkie. What a wild animal act. Now they're holding hands. Doc, we'll take this later.
No, all right. Come on, Arthur.
Pete, let's rehearse our Wild West sharpshooting act, huh? Featuring Wild Bill Hemp. That's me.
Well, now, wait. Let me get this straight, Harold. What am I supposed to do?
We've gone over this 6 times, Pete. I ride out on Doc's horse, Silver Moon, dressed in a Buffalo Bill suit.
A Buffalo Bill suit. Let me write that down.
Yeah. And I have a rifle loaded with blanks. Now, you want to know what blanks are, Pete. You're one.
I'm a blank. Let me write that down.
Now, you hide behind that target on the fence there, and every time I shoot, you hit the target with a hammer.
Hit target with hammer. Let me write that down.
Should have been right the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, Pete, now get behind the fence.
Gotcha, boy.
Ready? We'll try it. Bang! Pete, I said bang!
Oh, bang to you, boy.
The things I go through for Marvin.
Hey, Tommy. Oh, hi, Marvin. Harold's giving a circus for us in the backyard. Going?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Well, aren't you going?
No, it sounds too corny.
Harold's going to be the ringmaster.
I know, that's why it sounds corny.
Gee, Tommy, if none of us kids go, it'll hurt his feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't want to go.
Tommy.
Yeah?
Would you go if I gave you one of my new tops?
Your new top? Oh, that's different. Okay, I'll go.
It's a deal.
But I still say it's going to be corny.
Are you going to Harold's circus this afternoon, Skinny?
Heck no.
Why not?
It's gonna stink.
Gee, Harold will be awful disappointed if nobody comes.
Why should I go? It's gonna stink.
Skinny, if you'll go, I'll give you my box kite.
Will you throw in your Flash Gordon ring?
Well, all right.
And Oscar your garter snake?
Gee, Skinny, you want an awful lot.
Well, I have to sit through a circus that stinks.
Okay. The things I go through for Harold. All right, Paige, it's a deal. You go to the circus and I'll give you my Junior G-Man badge. Okay, Clyde, that's a promise. You said you'd go to the circus if I gave you the shirt off my back. Just a minute, I'll take it off.
Hold still, Harold. I don't want to stick you with this needle.
All right, Mother.
You're going to look real handsome in your Buffalo Bill suit.
Thanks.
I'll be through sewing on this patch in just a moment. I don't think it will show.
Guess not. I'll be sitting on a horse most of the time.
You know, son, I think it's just wonderful you're putting on this circus for the youngsters.
Well, we wanted to make Marvin and the other boys happy.
Well, I'm sure you will.
Say, Mother, where is Marvin?
He left a little while ago. He's such a neat little boy, Harold.
Neat?
Yes, he completely cleaned out his room today, carried away all his toys and things.
Well. Oh, hello, Marvin. Say, you're not wearing a shirt.
It was kind of hot, Harold. I took it off.
Oh, I see. Well, I suppose you're pretty excited about the circus this afternoon, huh, Marvin?
Yeah.
Guess your little friends are all excited, too.
Sure.
I hear you're a real good boy today, straightening up your room that way. Understand you're all cleaned out.
I sure am.
Hey, Marvin.
Yeah, Tommy?
When's this start.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of sitting on this plank.
Me too. It's got splinters.
Quiet, Tommy. I gave you my top, didn't I?
Okay.
Here comes Harold.
Well, hello, boys and girls. Glad you all came out this afternoon, and we hope you like our little circus.
It's gonna stink. Quiet. Skinny Harold will hear you.
Hey, Mr. Hemp, you got a patch on your pants.
Oop, bowed the wrong way. Well, we'll start our thrilling performance with an overture from the Clown Band. Take it away, Pete.
Harold.
Pete, play the overture.
I can't, boy. Arthur the goat ate my kazoo.
Oh, goodness.
Ain't that a doozy?
What a circus.
Well, next number. We now present the Parade of the Jungle Beasts. Okay, Doc.
Coming.
Not you, Doc, the animals.
Oh.
And here they come. First, that man-eating leopard.
Some leopard. A cocker spaniel with spots painted on it.
Don't you get too close to him, fellows. He's dangerous.
Are you kidding?
Well, the next jungle beast is the mighty elephant.
What an elephant. A cow wearing a gas mask.
I wish I had a gas mask. This circus stinks.
Cute little fellow. Oh, my goodness. The cow scared the dog.
Collins, don't you recognize Daisy?
Oh, Doc, get those wild animals out of here. Well, that concludes the parade of the jungle beasts. Thank goodness. And now the world's most daring wild animal trainer, Dr. Yancey and his ferocious lion. What is it, Doc?
Arthur isn't a lion anymore.
Why not?
He just ate his mask.
Ew, what a lion. The next act will be that famous marksman of the Old West, Wild Bill Hemp. Get behind the target, Pete.
Got you, boy.
Now I will give you a demonstration of some real sharpshooting. If Pete doesn't forget. I'll just take my trusty rifle here and watch me ring the bullseye. Here goes. Pete?
Oh.
Glad you liked it, folks. That was my delayed shot. Now, watch this one. Really nothing to it? I'll show you again. Double barrel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll try a trick shot. I'm going to put my rifle between my legs.
Beat you to it that time, boy.
Pete, I want to talk to you. Intermission, folks.
Hey, Marvin, this is terrible. I ought to give you your top back and go home.
Me too. I wish I hadn't taken your Flash Gordon ring and your garter snake. Please don't go, fellas. Harold will be awful disappointed.
I'm sorry, Marvin, but this just...
Hey, what's that music?
Huh? Sounds like a circus band.
Huh?
Hey, Gloria just called up. The real circus is here.
It is?
Yeah, they got the trucks out of the mud.
They did?
The circus is going to play tonight.
Oh, isn't that wonderful, fellas?
Hear that, Skinny?
Yeah.
They're parading up Main Street right now.
Wonderful.
Come on, Skinny.
Come on,
let's
Doc.
go.
We don't want to miss that parade.
No.
Wait a minute, fellas.
We sure don't, Pete. Come on,
Wait a
Harry.
minute, but what about all these... Oh, well. Everybody's happy. Guess I'd better go, too. Oh, hello, Marvin.
Hello, Harold.
Well, Marvin, tonight you and I are going to go to a real circus.
That'll be swell. Harold,
Hmm?
I thought your circus was swell, too.
You did? Thanks, my boy. It was nice of you to get all those boys to come.
That's all right.
And Marvin, after we see the parade, I think I'd better buy you some new toys. Huh? I wonder where they sell garter snakes.
You have just heard the Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold. The supporting players tonight included Jane Morgan, Parley Bayer,
who played his own kazoo,
Stuffy Singer, Sammy Ogg, Johnny McGovern, David Light, and featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria and Joseph Kearns as old Doc Yak Yak.
David Light played the goat.
Norman McDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin. Honest Harold, created by Harold Perry, was written by Gene Stone and Jack Robinson. The story of a woman who commits a perfect crime only to be trapped by a small sound will be told on radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense, tomorrow night. Ann Baxter will star in this unusual thriller called The 13th Sound. Be listening for Ann Baxter on Suspense tomorrow night on CBS. Stay tuned now for the Bing Crosby Show, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations. Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, where you meet Mr. Keene, tracer of lost persons, every Thursday night. The Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Now hear this. Now hear this.
The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the United States Navy Recruiting Service, presents Now Hear This, dramatic stories based on the personal experiences of those gallant men and women who embody the great traditions of a great service, the United States Navy.
Now hear this. Mess cooks report to the galley. Mess cooks report to the galley. There'll be no appeal from this order.
There's a saying in the Navy, when there's nothing new, you're a sailor. In 30-odd years, I'd covered every inch of water and tattooed my initials into every pierhead from Mozambique to Madagascar. You might say that there's nothing I hadn't done, seen, or heard. That is, until a couple of years ago when an order came from topside that the armed forces had been unified. Now, this only surprised me because I'd gone through 2 wars with the foot soldiers and what was the Army Air Force, and I figured everybody knew we were on the same side. Frankly, it had seemed like a lot of nonsense to an old sailor. The Navy had been in business for itself since 1798, and we hadn't had any complaints yet, so why bother? Well, about 6-7 months ago, I got my answer. I was leading chief on a cruiser that had covered a supply convoy to Korea. We got our babies into port and hung around to be refueled, and then turned for Japan in a 10-day leave that was long overdue. The Army? Well, it was running up and down Korea. Take a little, lose a little. Scuttlebutt aboard our ship was that the soldiers were having a tough time. Tough? We didn't know how bad.
Don't it ever get dark? What time is it?
You're going someplace?
This rain. I ain't been dry since I hit Korea. Bet you I never been dry.
I got a foxhole looks like a swimming hole and the water stinks.
What do you figure it, Brick? You think we're gonna bust out of this trap?
No.
That's what I like about you. You're such an optimist. Always seeing the bright side of things.
How long do you think we can hold out against that artillery? If the artillery on the hill don't get us, there's 2,000 Reds behind us creeping up to pick us off one by one.
I'm so happy I asked you.
I bet there ain't 50 of us left. You want to bet?
If it rains much longer, the whole country will float away.
Want to bet?
Hold it.
It's me, Sammy.
You could end up dead crawling up in the dark like that, Lieutenant.
I don't think you two guys could hit me with a bazooka.
Such confidence. Lieutenant, didn't I ever tell you about the time we were crossing the Han River? There I was, all alone.
And this situation should make you feel right at home.
In Chicago, we don't have foxholes.
How's the look, Lieutenant?
Oh, great. They got us in the middle. Our communications are out. We can't make a break for the pass because the Red artillery is blocking it. So like I said, great.
What'd I tell you, Sammy?
How many guys left, Lieutenant?
42. 7 more if you count the litter cases. Only we haven't got any litters.
We ain't gonna lay down, are we?
The Reds don't seem too interested in taking prisoners right now. I've got to keep moving. I've been appointed morale officer.
Great.
You think maybe headquarters will try and break through?
Frankly, I don't see how they can, but they'll probably try. As long as we've got ammunition, we've got a chance. Just keep your eyes open and your tails down.
I wish I had water wings.
Hey, you want to laugh, Lieutenant?
I can use one. It's one of the prime duties of a morale officer.
I got a letter from my old lady. I got it just before we landed in this mess.
I haven't had a letter since I hit Korea. Everybody I know must have writer's cramp.
Maybe they're busy or something.
She says, Dear Sammy, Papa is down with a cold. Ginny is going to school. That's my kid sister. Mostly personal stuff, but get this. Papa reads all the papers and he's worried all the time. I tell him not to, but you know Papa. Tell me, Sammy, dear, do you think there's going to be a war?
It's sort of like being so far into the forest that you can't see the trees. But if you're in a foxhole in Korea surrounded by an enemy, you know, and you wonder. You wonder if they remember at home. Only if home is Chicago or Des Moines or Buffalo, it's over 6,000 miles away. So you wonder if they know at headquarters. That's only 60 miles away. And you wonder if they remember.
Captain Jones? Hey, Jonesy, where the...
Captain Jones reporting, Colonel.
Jonesy, supposing we save the social graces for the parade ground. I've got 60 men trapped. I want them back.
Count was 49 when the communications went out.
That too?
Yeah. The artillery must have caught that tank and smashed the radio. We haven't heard from them in 2 hours.
How about the Air Force? Tell them to send out a few bombers. Blast that hill off the map.
Well, they've sent out a few, but in this weather, the Air Force is crippled. Here, look at this map. Red artillery is sunk in this hill, you see? Hill 102. They got the pass to the sea covered like a blanket. There's 2,000 Reds between us and our men. We can't drive through until reinforcements arrive, and that'll take at least 3 days.
In 3 days, that company will be wiped out. 3 days? Well, they'll be lucky to last the night. Jonesy, we can't let those guys hang. There must be... Say it's a chance. If they have anything in these waters.
What is it?
Hill 102. Now, how far is it from the coast?
It's about 4 miles.
Let's look at this map.
Yeah?
Supposing the Navy brought a ship just offshore. Now, they could lob shells over this ridge. Bury them right in the middle of the Red artillery.
Well, they'd have to be accurate. Our men are only about 300 yards from the Reds. A near miss, and our own men will be blasted into the day after tomorrow.
Get that Navy liaison man in here.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell him I want one of his boats. The one that shoots straight.
Well, since the Army only recently joined up with us, I guess I can forgive a soldier for calling a cruiser a boat. Only, for the record, a boat is something you sail in a bathtub. And they haven't got a bathtub big enough to handle the USS Fort Worth. She runs about 10,000 tons standard displacement and has a fighting complement of over 1,000 men. What were we doing in Korea? Well, we'd made the run from Japan about a dozen times. We'd been with the Big Mo when she shelled the coast. Convoyed everything from fighting men to long woolen underwear. 12 times running, and we were looking for a lead. Over 1,000 fighting men. And some that weren't exactly fighting.
Stir that stuff, Kokomo.
I'm stirring. What's it going to be, Cookie?
What do you, Chief?
I got to read it, don't I? Worse than that, I got to face the guys who eat it.
Keep stirring.
My arm could come off. You know something, Cookie? When my hitch is over, I'm going back to my hometown and open up a restaurant.
What do you got against the guys in your hometown?
I figure if I can satisfy a ship full of sailors, civilians will be a cinch.
Yeah, don't kid yourself. Sailors will eat anything.
You ought to know. You serve it.
Good afternoon, Captain. You sent for me, sir?
Yes, sit down, Mr. Jensen. On this side so you can read the map.
Yes, sir.
I've been in contact with Colonel Smith, who has an army regiment in this area here. It seems a group of his men are pinned down in this sector.
Yes, sir.
According to Air Force reconnaissance, the Red Artillery is located here, Hill 102. Army troops are pinned down here, 300 yards south. Now, if this chart's the least bit accurate, there are several places where we should be able to see across the land and get a radar fix on that hill. There isn't a grid chart of the area in existence, so we'll have to do the range finding by radar and spot the stuff to blanket the area.
How about landing some Marines at a sheltered beach? They could sweep through the pass, and we could cover them most of the way.
I discussed that with the colonel. It'd be too costly to beat down that artillery while they're getting through. And besides, the Army doesn't figure their men can hold out more than 10 hours. The enemy has them in a pincher, and they're tightening up. No, we've got to do it fast.
Well, sir, I can knock out that artillery.
If what?
If radar can get a good fix on the hill and this haze lifts enough for us to get a look at the first few bursts. All I want is one break, and I'll saturate that mountain.
Keep stirring, keep stirring.
Stirring. Stuff is like glue ready.
I'll tell you when it's done.
10 days leave, Cookie. And I got friends in Japan, real good friends.
Oh, sure.
You wait and see.
I was on a sub during the last war. There was a guy from New York. He talked a lot, too.
You don't believe me, huh?
They must be dogs.
We land in Japan in 3 days. In 3 days, you'll see. And then maybe I'll get a little more respect.
Keep stirring.
Now, here it is. Now, here it is.
Maybe the Navy's going on a diet.
We are putting back to Korea on a special mission.
Oh, they can't do this to me. They can't do this to me.
Want to bet?
The gripes ran as thick as bilge water, but the closer you got to the bridge, the more you understood the move. Jensen briefed his fire control party, and the gun crews began edging toward their stations. Eventually, the scuttlebutt reached right to the engine room, and the men forgot Japan and concentrated on Korea. The men in Korea? Well, they were busy concentrating on staying alive.
Hey, Sammy, you're dozing off. Cut it out.
I'm up. Well, we made it till morning.
Yeah, another day, another dollar. How do you feel?
Lousy. Wet and tired, and wet and scared.
The lieutenant was a nice guy.
Yeah.
He should have kept his tail down.
He'd still be talking it up if he hadn't crawled around making sure the rest of us were okay.
He was an all right guy, even if he was a shaved tail.
You know something, Brick? If we don't make a move soon...
There's no place to go.
Hey, Brick, you see something funny?
Where?
A clump of bushes on the left. About 100 yards.
What about us?
I'd swear it wasn't there before.
We ain't supposed to waste ammunition on nothing. We only got a few rounds.
Brick, I think the commies are closing in from the rear.
You're nuts.
Okay, so I'm nuts, only I tell you...
Everything looks like a commie to you. Last time it was a dead mule.
I had a hot rod jalopy back in Chicago. On the side, I painted a slogan. Better to be safe than sorry.
No, ain't that cute.
So? Like I said, them bushes had legs.
You and your 20/20 vision.
I should let them crawl up your back.
Keep watching. There may be more.
Oh, Brick, you okay?
Yeah. A piece of shrapnel bounced off my helmet.
So long as it hit you in the head.
Levine, your sense of humor's killing me.
Hey, it stopped raining.
Stopped an hour ago.
Those Reds are going to start a push soon. I can feel it.
Why bother? The artillery's doing a good job. Too good.
Well, those guys at headquarters, why don't they send some help?
I don't know.
I wasn't asking you.
Then who are you talking to?
I was talking to myself, stupid. It was a rhetorical question.
A what?
Rhetorical. You ask a question or you don't expect an answer.
And I'm stupid.
What's the sense of talking to you?
So don't talk.
I won't. Hey, Brick, you want to hear something funny?
More bushes with legs. What's funny?
Remember that letter my mom wrote?
Yeah?
Wondering whether there was going to be a war? Well, I asked the lieutenant what he thought.
So?
He didn't think so.
Bordered as we are by two great oceans, it was apparent even as far back as the stirring days of Captain John Paul Jones and Commodore Jack Berry that America would produce a breed of seafarers second to none, and eventually assume her position as the greatest naval power in the world. And although submarines and aircraft have become vital parts of the fleet within the past half-century, the greater number of bluejackets in our Navy still perform their duty at sea aboard modern surface ships, ranging from small patrol craft to mighty capital ships of the line. The modern men of war requires that our bluejackets possess a wide variety of specialized technical knowledge as well as seamanship in order to master their duties. So if you're a young man between the ages of 17 and 31 and feel that you can meet all other requirements for membership in the United States Navy, pay a visit to your local Navy recruiting station tomorrow. You'll find a Navy recruiter in all key cities and towns throughout the United States, ready to answer your questions.
If you're in a war, there's one thing you gotta keep in mind. If you're in it, win it. And according to today's news, we seem to be doing okay. Nowadays, war isn't fought on horseback with lances. It's a big business run by a big organization. Under the unification plan, the right hand knows what the left hand is doing. The Army, the Air Force, and the Navy work together. Every day in Korea made this fact plainer and plainer. As we steamed up the coastline and approached the particular area the captain had in mind, we could hear faintly the Red Artillery banging away at some target they wanted badly. It must have been that company of GIs. Up on the bridge, the captain was planning his part of the joint action.
I can't pull in much closer, mister. Those Reds shift target to us. I'm going to need room to maneuver. If that commie Air Force shows up...
My boys could hit the ace of spades from here, sir, if we could see it.
Helmsman, come right to 335. Nothing to the left.
Come right to 335. Nothing to the left.
Navigation plot just told me that course is good from this point. Tell the engine room to make turns for 12 knots.
Engine room, make turns for 12 knots.
Sound general quarters.
General quarters. Aye, aye, sir.
All right, Jensen. We start right here. How does it look for fire control?
Well, not bad, Captain. We're getting preliminary data right now. I've talked to the Army and the Air Force, and we'll integrate their figures with ours. That should give us a pretty good picture.
You understand that the men in that pocket are out of communication?
Yes, sir, I know.
There's no way in which your fire can be directed by an observer. This is as close as I can get. Just remember that you can't lay down too big a pattern.
Yes, sir.
If one shell drops 100 yards off...
Yes, sir.
Then your figures and fire plan are ready. Call me.
Aye, I see. Just for laughs, I'll do it blindfolded.
The cruiser's big guns stood at alert, waiting for Jensen to finish figuring out his ballistics. From a cruiser standing a half-mile offshore with no landmark to sight on, we had to fire over a couple of low ridges, over 4 miles, and drop them on a target the size of an ashtray. And if any of the ashes spilled over, it would be Jensen who woke up screaming nights, wondering what he did wrong, wondering what kind of guys had been praying 300 bloody yards in front of Hill 102.
Cut it out. The man's safe, Sammy, safe. What are you going to do when that chatterbox runs dry?
Dead.
Well, don't rush it.
They got Murphy.
You can't be sure he's dead.
He don't talk.